The Kern River Valley has been under siege by a number of public safety power shutoffs over the last, 2 weeks. Joining us in Studio B this morning, Supervisor Phillip Peters, to get the latest on this. And thank you for coming in, first of all.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
When did your office first start getting, really under siege on this entire thing?
Yeah, so really we started getting contacted a couple weeks ago when this started. This was something that we weren't expecting, and we're finding out about it at the same time as the community when these shutoffs are happening.
So the public safety power shutoffs are going on. Obviously, the power company is saying this is to reduce the risk during wildfire, high wind events, and whatnot. Right. What has been the general consensus among your constituents when it's come to this? So,
there's an incredible amount of frustration, justifiably so, in the Kern River Valley. There's always wind in the KRV, and the threshold for those shutoffs have almost seemed arbitrary. We're seeing them last longer and longer. They're occurring more frequently, and families just can't plan for the future. They can't cool their homes. They can't pump water, many of them. They can't keep their food stored at a reasonable amount. So it's just been extremely frustrating and difficult to deal with up there.
Has your office then reached out to Southern California Edison?
We have. We've talked with the president of SoCal Edison, the director of the California Public Utility Commission, their boards of directors. We've been working quite a bit with Senator Shannon Grove and Assemblyman Stan Ellis trying to find solutions. But it's really been a challenge. As I said, this isn't something that this SoCal Edison or any of these utility providers check with the county first. So we're trying to come at this, from a reactive position and figure out ways that we can at least support the community until we can figure out a solution for it.
So how have you supported, and what do you, I'm guessing, are planning for, as we head into the really hot summer months?
Yeah, absolutely. So right now what we're doing is we're working with the Aging and Adult Services Department of the county to open our cooling centers. Those are being funded through a state, it's called the Neighbor to Neighbor grant through the state of California, and we're providing food, a cool place to go, water to impacted residents. We're also providing transportation to those centers. We're working with CAPK and local groups at the Kern River Valley Bridge Connection to try and provide shelf-stable meals to the community. The Public Health Department is working with well owners to make sure that they have the information, that they have the support to make sure that their wells are disinfected and operating as they should be when power does come back on. Mm-hmm. And of course, we're keeping in touch with SoCal Edison and CPUC and trying to get them to look at this with a little more common sense approach, because it hasn't been working.
Some residents have been reaching out to us, obviously, your office, just different agencies expressing that frustration. Is the easiest thing as of right now in someone in this position is to go to the center, the senior center, to get the information there? It's obviously under a generator, I'm guessing.
Absolutely, yeah. We have that generator there. We're continuing to run the senior center. The information's available. My office would be happy to help point you in the right direction, but I would just really encourage residents to keep reaching out to SoCal Edison and the CPUC and let them know your frustrations. Like I said, we've been talking with them and trying to work through ways to get this fixed, but they need to be hearing from residents how this is impacting them.
Very good. Supervisor Phillip Peters, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
All right.